Hello everyone! For this video we're going to make a frame for canvas and then we're going to stretch canvas over that frame. This is a small canvas and it's already on like a pre-made frame that I bought at Michael's. So this one has a prefabricated look to it. It's not going to be how we're doing it, but I just want to use this as a demonstration tool. This is this drawing. This is what mine's going to look like. It's going to be 4 feet by 8 feet. So it's going to be a very large canvas. Every video I've seen of people demonstrating how to do this is like 10 to 15 minutes long. So I'm going to try and make this much quicker and to the point. This is the wood that I'm going to use. This is the 8-foot portion, and I'm going to cut a bunch of the other stuff to make it fit. But what I want to make sure you notice is on the inside of this wood, or on this frame, it's going to be this way all the way around. It's not going to be the wide way. What you notice is it's got a taper. So this edge, instead of being sharp, is now kind of beveled. The reason we do that is so that when we stretch the canvas over it, if I were to take this for example and push down on it, this is already pre-tapered. I don't see an edge like this. It just kind of falls down over that. So all I see is just this barely little bit of a lip. And that's a good thing, because when we're painting, say I have a brush stroke, if I hit that lip, it's going to leave a very distinct mark. So we're going to be doing that first before we cut anything. To do that, you need a planer. A planer is this tool right here. This is the cheapest one I could find. It's $4 at Menards. And what you do is you just go along the edge, and it takes off a bunch of wood much faster than a regular sandpaper would. So I've done that for this one, and I'm going to do that for the rest of them right now. So it's going to be a little bit raised off of the wall, which I kind of like. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut a 45-degree angle in from this taper so that they can connect together. I'll use wood glue and some screws. I'll pre-drill the holes and all that good stuff. So that's what I'm going to do right now. Okay. Alright, so what I'm doing at this point is I've laid them all out on the floor, and I have the beveled edge towards the floor so that the flat part is facing up. I want to do that because I have this angle vise, so it's going to keep it at the correct angle that I want it to. It's going to hold it there. Before I put that on there, what I'm going to do, well, I'll leave it on there actually. I'm going to put some wood glue in there just for some added strength. So a little bit goes a long way. Put a little bit, swirl them around, and then squish them together. Tighten up a little bit. So that's fairly tight. Now what I'm going to do is I have a drill bit, and I'm going to drill 2 pilot holes. And so let's switch over to the other side. Then I'm going to put 2 screws in where those holes are. Not that one. It's a little bit long. As I screw them in, it kind of tightens it to each other, pulls them in towards each other. Which is what I want. Alright, now I'm able to... I can leave this on there, but I only have the one, so I would have to use it for the other pieces as well. So I have done that for all of the corners so far. So I have this outside frame. Now what I need to do is do the corners and the 2 cross braces. I decided to change the design a little bit so that I don't have to do as much angle cutting. So I have 2 of the diagonal braces and 2 of the ones in the middle straight across. And I actually flipped over the entire setup so that the beveled edge is pointed up versus down, so that all of the braces kind of fall to the bottom and they're not going to interfere with anything on the canvas. So I'll attach those using the same method I used the sides. So I'm going to put some wood glue and some screws into each one. Okay, now I have my canvas rolled out. I have the beveled side facing down towards the canvas because that's the side that I want that to be on. Now I'm just going to cut off the roll, the excess stuff, and I just need to make sure that I have enough so that I can pull on it and make it secure enough and tight enough so when I staple it down it stays where I want it to. So let's go ahead and cut that. Alright, to start this, I don't have the canvas pliers, so what I'm going to do instead is try and just go periodically all the way around and fasten it with my staple gun and tighten it progressively all the way around. So I'm just going to put one in here. Go to the next side. Okay. I should do opposite sides first. And this is my end product. It's a little flimsy at the moment, but once I add some primer to it, apparently that gets it wet so it kind of stretches a little when it dries. So I'll be doing that and call it good.